Detroit at 466-0013 between the hours of 9 and 5. Welcome back to City Line. We're talking about the case of Leslie Vass and a case which he says was he was wrongly accused and served 10 years in prison for a crime he says he did not commit. We now have on the phone the victim of that robbery that occurred in 1974, and we're going to go to him. His name is Joseph Chester. We're going to go to him now. Hi, Mr. Chester.
Hi.
This is Jackie Hall and B.T. Bentley. How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Okay, you've been listening to our show.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been listening to Leslie's story and, of course, City Solicitor Kurt Smoke's responses.
Right.
State's Attorney, please forgive me. Did you recognize or finger, or as the term might be, Leslie Vass as the person who robbed you in 1975? And did you or didn't you make a mistake?
Well, I made a mistake, but at that time, he looked so much like the suspect, and there wasn't nobody else around. I just chose him.
But you were later shown another series of photos where you again identified Mr. Vass as the perpetrator.
Well, that picture, you do like the suspect. That picture.
Are you perhaps saying then that neither Mr. Vass nor the person identified as Bucky are the ones who committed the crime?
The one identified as Bucky is definitely the one. He got a heavy, what's he called, an afro.
Mr. Chester?
Yes, ma'am.
When did you realize that you had made a mistake?
When one of them lawyers come around to my house. It was a lady lawyer. She come around and she asked, she said, could I show you a picture? And she didn't say nothing else. And she just showed me the picture of the person who had supposed had robbed me. And I asked her, what was he doing out of jail?
And what did she say?
He's in jail. The one that actually did that you accused of the crime is doing the same crime he's doing.
Mr. Chester, can you tell us what happened when the police officer came out and showed you the 5 photographs?
Oh, yeah. He came out and showed me 5 photographs, and I picked Leslie again.
Well,
that was the picture. But when I went in court, Leslie was all different. He's a different person altogether.
Right. So you picked out the picture of 17-year-old Leslie Vass as the man that robbed you. Then you came into court and looked at this man and said, you've never seen him before. Isn't that correct?
That's correct.
But you say still that you made a mistake.
I definitely have made a mistake, and I'm very sorry about that.
How do you feel beyond that? 10 years of a person's life gone.
Yeah, I can't explain how I feel. I just feel that bad. I just can't explain it.
Mr. Chester, if this case is pursued further, are you willing to continue with attempting to clarify exactly what did happen?
I certainly will.
Can I ask you one other thing, Mr. Chester? In that photo spread of 5 people, 2 of the pictures in there are of Bucky Nutt. And you didn't pick out those pictures of Nutt. Why is that?
Well, Nutt didn't look like that. He was well-dressed. On them pictures, he looked like a bum.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying. You just said that Bucky Nutt is the man that robbed you.
Yeah.
But then on 2 pictures of him, you didn't pick him out.
On those pictures that the State's Attorney's office showed me, Bucky his hair was all over his head. He looked like he was disarranged or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the picture that his lawyer showed me was a picture of his acting 10 years ago.
So the appearance had changed.
The appearance definitely had changed.
Okay, let me just say one other thing. What do you say to Leslie Vass right now? And I'd like for Leslie Vass to talk to you right now that you're on the phone. What do you say to him right now?
What do I say to him?
Yes.
It's hard to say. All I can say is I'm very sorry. And I hope you understand that mistakes do happen.
I only thank you for being honest enough to really, explain what happened. I would like to know also why, after, all the time that I put in, why? It was like it was, okay, you there. I'm not going to do nothing for you. No, I'm speaking to Mr. Smoke.
Oh.
I'm not going to do anything for you. I wrote to you in 1982, and I only asked that you take the photograph or have someone from your office take the photograph to the victim. I didn't go to anyone else. I came to you because you had just been appointed, and I felt that maybe you would really honestly understand what had happened in my case. But it was like, okay, Mr. Clifton J. Gordy.
That's who handled the matter at the time.
He didn't handle it. He sent me a letter back telling me to write to the public defender's office because there was nothing that they could do and I should file a newly discovered motion.
And that's what you did.
No, I didn't. I wrote to the public defender's office and was told by the public defender's office there was nothing further that their office could do because the newly discovered motion must be filed 1 year after the trial. And I had been convicted in 75, so that would make it 76. Okay?
Right, but you didn't file the proper motion to get it in the court.
I was already in court under the Post-Conviction Act.
Right.
Yes, I was. My records reflect that.
Mr. Chester, you're still on the line.
I'm still on it.
If you were needed in the future to help clear Leslie Vass's name in any other motion or suit or anything, would you be willing to come forth again?
I certainly will.
Okay. Thank you for calling, and we do appreciate your taking the time to call in today.
All right, thank you.
And thank you, and good luck to you.
Again, now we have 3 stories from Mr. Chester. And what Mr. Vass has to do, if you want just a legal point, now, he has to sue the state.
Okay, let's take a break right now
That's
so we
a good
don't have to
point
cut you
on which
off.
to bring.
So that you
Yes,
can respond
sue
to
the
it
state.
too, Leslie. We're going to take a break for just a minute. We'll be right back. Stay with us.